What's going on, guys? Kenny here again, and today I've got it's a little different. This is a in the workshop video, but I'm really just showing you what I've been up to in the workshop lately, because for one, I didn't film all of this. For two, I filmed this thing and I accidentally erased it. So. Yeah, in saying that, I'm just going to go over everything quickly. This is my ZT0609, as you guys can see. This is the one that I bought from Ryan over at Banner 24/7. And I wanted to do something fun with these scales, something different with the chevron and the flats, so I went ahead and went for it. And you guys can see I did this higher color first, came back and did some polishing and sanding of that, and then did this bronze second. And you guys can see that the inside is still that like bluish purple. It's like blue, but then if I turn it, you can see it does have a purple hue to it. Came out really nice. Really like it. I'm not amazed by the color combo, but I do like it. I might change it eventually. And then I heat anodized the clip. It didn't come out perfect as far as the color match, but it's okay. Doesn't bother me. Looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this guy. So that's the first one with the custom anodizing. This is the Chavez Ultramar Redemption Street. You guys can see what I did to modify this guy. Just added a choil. Did that a while ago. And yeah, much easier subsequent sharpenings now. I could have gone even further, but I wanted to salvage as much blade as I could. Yeah. Still gonna smile a little bit, but I'm not gonna be too worried about that little bit of smile. And I might actually end up bringing this up higher. Like I might go up higher with the with the sharpening choil, and just make a little hook right here, just to really allow for, mini sharpenings, because I don't think this guy's going anywhere. And then, if you guys know, if you watched my Chavez comparison video, you'll know that I planned on anodizing the pocket clip and everything. And there you go. So I polished the back spacer and the pocket clip. You guys can see I did like a brush satin, and then I anodized it. I really like the way it came out. I know a lot of guys already think this is too bold anyways, and then that's going to be even more bold. It doesn't bother me. I really like the contrast. And then I also heat anodized the thumb studs to kind of pop with the clip and the micarta inlay. So yeah, that's the Chavez. And this guy, the action's really worn in nicely. Pretty amazing. So that's that guy. And then the Shaman, you guys know I did a video already doing the handle scales. So you guys have probably seen that already. And then if you're following me on Instagram, you've definitely seen the blade already. So what I did film this, but like I said, I deleted the film. So what I did is I did a regrind on this blade. You guys already saw the nub deletion in the last one on this knife. So what I did with this, to explain my method, is I went ahead and I have a 1x30 Harbor Freight grinder that I ground most of what I needed to remove away from pretty much where this you know, because this is kind of a saber grind. There's a flat right here, so I just tried to hit that all flat and sort of remove that flat spot here, and then just go ahead and I tried to remove material as slowly as I could and kept the blade wet so that I wouldn't ruin the heat treat that was done on this any more than it was in the first place or anything. So I went ahead and, you know, did like one pass, put it in the water, another pass, put it in the water, another pass, put it in the water, really like watching what I'm doing, going very slow, replacing the belt if there's any wear on the belt at all, so that I don't overheat the blade. I never wanted this to ever get warm or hot at all. So I went really slow. And then once I got relatively close, then I came back and did the rest by hand, by like doing pull and then also cross hatching and stuff like that, just to make sure that I have a pretty flat surface. Although there is a little bit of a hump right here. I think that's actually the case with a lot of knives. It helps with the distal tapering. As you guys can see, I did refine this tip to a very thin tip. I know that a lot of guys would probably not want that because you can't pry. Those of you that pry with your knives. I wanted a slicer. I wanted this thing to kind of be what I thought it should have been from the factory. So I went ahead and removed all that material. And then I did like, I sanded with like 60 grit, then to like 100 grit. Or no, I went 60, 80, 100. I kind of went, you know, through them there. You don't have to go that close in grits necessarily. Then I went to like a 220. Then I went to like a 320. And I think then I acid etched it. And then I came back and hit it with 320 after the acid etch. You guys can see that it gave it that like pulled acid etch look, which I think looks awesome. You can still see the Spyderco logo faintly there, and yeah, really looks awesome. Really happy with the way it came out. Oh, I failed to mention that I did crown the spine, as you guys see here. I also crowned the spine, which gave it a nice touch. And especially when you're choked up, pushing on the back of the spine, that's going to be really comfortable. I knocked all the edges down. I also chamfered the jimping a little bit. And guys, to be perfectly honest, I really do love this knife now, and I don't think it's going to be going anywhere. Next thing I might do is I might just cut away this, just at least the jimping on the compression lock, just so that that is no longer a hot spot, because I know a lot of guys have a problem with that spot. I don't generally have a hot spot here. I mean, if I'm pushing really hard, maybe a little bit, but I know that's a lot. Everyone's problem with this knife is this spot right here, and it doesn't bother me that much. So maybe I have a soft spot right here, or a tough spot. I don't know. It doesn't bother me all that much. So that's one thing I know is a lot of people's issue with this knife. But I know I could probably just kind of recess this a little bit, cut it back, maybe make it match this curve here, and it would probably eliminate any issue you would ever have. But I don't really have much of an issue, so I'll probably leave it. But yeah, this thing's, in my eyes, pretty awesome now. I'm really happy with the way this came out. And I wish I wouldn't have deleted the film, but it is what it is at this point. So thanks for watching, guys. I do have some fun stuff coming up. I'll give you a little sneak peek up there. I am going to be doing some in the garage today, and hopefully I won't delete that film. I'll have some footage for you guys. I don't like to give away everything. I don't like to show the whole process, because there's guys out there that make their living doing this stuff. So I don't want to take food out of their, off their plates or anything. Although I do feel like everyone kind of knows how to do certain things, but it's the time and effort, and if you have the hands to do that kind of stuff, if you have the confidence to do that kind of stuff, it's not always just about who can do and can't do. It's more about who has the time, who can get to it. I can do a lot of things that I pay other people to do because I don't have time or the means to do it. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this.